quarter. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Griffin outside. Pass to Harden. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Now here's Randall. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up. One of the game's best drivers without question. James Harden loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defense. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Walker. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Pass to Harden. Inside. Durant, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the call will be against James Harden.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The kick out to Fournier. Walker for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the three ball.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Now here's Durant.
Day'Ron Sharpe.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Sharpe. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. And they take the lead. Walker's got 5.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And, of course, Kemba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Robinson in the post. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. On the wing, Durant. And here's Griffin outside. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And it's Walker off the drive. Stripped away. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Griffin outside. Back to Durant. Drops in the layup for 2.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody stops him.
Up top, Walker. 5 points in the game. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Right side, Harden. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates to rock.
Harden's shot is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
his first personal.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing.
At the line
Durant
for
got
the
drafted
Nets,
second back in
Kevin
2007, then immediately became an all-star.
And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
6 on the shot clock. Griffin comes with a double. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Charge to LaMarcus Aldridge. Paul Millsap.
And so it's New York with it. 8-point game. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Here's Noel. Oh, nice D from Millsap. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And that one's good by Durant.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Rose. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gibson.
New York foul.
And a missed layup.
That's his first personal. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Ooh, stolen by Harden. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Shoots over Robinson. The Knicks with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Randall left side. Stolen by Millsap. Here's Bembry. Misses the 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Back to Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Tries it from the block. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Barrett. And here's Aldridge. And he gets that one.
To LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the Nets lead by 10.
You know, with all this post move, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Now here's Barrett. And he jams it home with authority.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Mills. They're leading by 8. Here's Bembry. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now the Knicks with it.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer. And, of course, this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now, Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Fournier with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Randall. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Nets making a change here. Outside Durant. Driving in. No good on the shot. And New York the other way now. Back to Rose. Pass to Randall. Outside Fournier. Works for 3. Brooklyn with the board. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Taj Gibson, Emmanuel Quickly.
The Nets with the lead. Left side Mills. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Here's Burks. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Durant for 3. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 11 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Rose. Yep, that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
New York foul.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly.
That's his first.
That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
So the Nets making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
There's 1:17 left to play in the half. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Assisted by.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Noel. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Quickly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
An open look for Durant. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Rose, left side. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from being close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Kevin Durant.
The shot's good.
Assist from.
Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Noel. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Now here's Walker. And it's blocked by Harden.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
Here's Walker. Pass to Fournier. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Randall can't hit. And the Nets with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes doing it again.
And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Charge to LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Aldridge with the slam.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Next foul.
And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Onto the floor.
Hey, Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
The Knicks. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 8 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
13 feet out. The kick to Durant. Griffin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Durant on the attack. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
The kick out to Fournier. And the Knicks, another 3.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Pass to Durant. Now Harris. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
And Walker, here we go. He drops it from range. Fournier's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Pass to Durant. On the wing, Harden.
Nerlens
And Harden with the slam.
Derrick Rose.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. Defense has to try something different.
And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
To the inside. Fournier hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The 3, here's Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
For your Knicks.
Now a timeout called by New York.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
City Dancer.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. And floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
BA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacers. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Rose with it. Now guarded by Harris. The shot misses. And the Nets with possession here. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And then Harden with the jam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Now here's Burks. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. There's the three. And James Harden pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Assisted by James.
I just love the ball movement.
Blocking foul called on Joe Harris.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. The Nets called timeout.
So the Nets making a switch here. Timeout called. The Nets.
I always call time out to make your players rest.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, man.
Shit, garbage mother son is garbage boy. You always gonna fucking be garbage. They tell you don't go nowhere. Fuck around with you, my boy. Tell you don't go nowhere. Stay where you is. Where you is.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Stay where you is. Fucking garbage. Just the third quarter, my boy. You still got time.
It's time for t-shirt.
Garbage mother son. Call time
12
out, man.
seconds
Like I
left in
retarded
the
again.
third quarter.
Joking, man.
Pass to Walker. Now Fournier. Defended by Brown. Back to Fournier.
Let's see. That weak ass shit.
And so it's Brooklyn in
Sorry,
control
Andy.
with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've been.
I ain't getting no breaking. Let's go, my boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this
I ain't
point
getting you no
has not
break.
been
Let's
an
go.
evenly fought
Ain't no
contest.
break, my boy. No sleep. Joking, man. It's good. What you going to do?
So it's Brooklyn now. 16-point lead. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
Garbage,
That's his first
man.
foul of the game.
Don't know what to do, eh?
First team foul.
It's garbage.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Griffin. No good on the three. And here's Walker. Fournier with the ball. From deep three-point range.
He's a fool
And
or
it's Harden
retarded.
who pulls down the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him
Okay,
drill
man.
those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looks to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Walker attacking.
Them do this garbage for me, son. Garbage.
Oh, with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, and caps off the move with the
Of
little.
course, Sonny do
hang
tell you,
time
just
on the
win.
rim.
That
just
was
couldn't contain
stop
himself,
playing
couldn't
computer
control
defense,
himself
man.
there.
Pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal. First team foul. Now into the
Few
lineup
possessions
for the
into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Right side Walker. The kick out to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it down from distance.
Evan Fournier.
Fournier's got 14 points now in the second half. Harris outside. Pass to Griffin. Harden's got space.
James Harden.
That one's good from the corner.
Blake
And the Nets lead by 15.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
Harris outside. Back to Durant. Shoots over Walker. Durant's shot is off. And so it's New York with it. Back to Walker. Here's Randall. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Harris. Outside Durant. Back to Harris. Launches it. And stolen by Barrett. Now Walker. Robinson in the post. Now Fournier. Randall draws the double. Left side Robinson. Barrett can't hit. Outside Harden. From the arc. Drops in the three. Harden's got 25 points.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Walker for three. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Durant.
Kevin Durant.
The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 25.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Griffin outside. On the wing, Durant. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Walker. Back to Fournier. The three. Barrett gets the three to fall.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Back to Harden. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal. Second team foul.
1:50 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Harden. Walker with a steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Next foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Team foul.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
And Barrett drops them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 11-point game. Durant inside.
Kevin Durant.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
James Harden.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Now here's Randall. Nice D from Durant. From deep. And that one's good. Harden for three.
3 points.
Harden's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Timeout Knicks.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Rose with it. Now guarded by Harris. Oh, got that one up quick.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
On the wing, Durant. Harden from outside. And no good. New York goes the other way with it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Gibson. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And Brooklyn has possession. 13-point lead.
James
They
Harden.
really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Griffin outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy